Yeah, we can sink this fucker. Yeah, now go inside, steer him, Mata. Fuck my bumper up, guys. What, you like re-grip? Pull up on the spring? Or leave them on the bumper?
A powerful storm struck Hawaii, unleashing intense rainfall that rapidly triggered flash flooding as mountains and valleys funneled water downhill, transforming heavy rain into destructive flows, threatening communities, infrastructure, and daily life.
The river, like Twin Bridge, behind the shops. Loco. Wow. Oh. Yeah, good thing the thing's clear, because if this thing was backed up over here,
Roads became rivers as floodwater covered highways and local streets, stranding vehicles, halting traffic, and forcing closures that disrupted transportation, delayed emergency response, and isolated some communities for hours.
Oh, we'll drown this fucker. Close the door, Otto. Oh! Close the door! Oh!
Hey, oof, look at that. That's crazy.
Floodwaters spilled into neighborhoods, damaging homes and businesses as water rushed through doors, garages, and ground floors, leaving behind soaked furniture, ruined appliances, and layers of mud and debris everywhere. Emergency services responded to calls for assistance, rescues, and evacuations as conditions deteriorated rapidly in certain locations where rising water posed immediate threats to life and property during peak flooding.
It went down to there 20 minutes ago, and then in 20 minutes
Streams and drainage channels rose violently under the storm's pressure, overtopping banks and flooding surrounding land, with fast-moving water eroding soil, damaging embankments and carrying debris into populated areas. The storm's arrival was sudden, with dense rain bands sweeping across the island, overwhelming natural drainage, saturating soil quickly and causing runoff to surge through streams, streets, and low-lying areas within minutes.
Popped out.
Straight to the ocean.
Public facilities were affected as well, with schools, community buildings, and shelters experiencing water intrusion, forcing temporary closures and displacing routine activities until inspections and repairs were completed safely.
My goodness, this is the Hawaii Kaneohe. Look at that. Lots of rubbish. I don't know what's that in the middle. Holy moly. Look at that.
Commercial districts suffered losses as floodwater invaded shops and warehouses, destroying inventory, electrical systems, and equipment, while cleanup efforts required days of pumping, drying, and repairing to resume operations again.
My Lord, please stop.
Residential areas experienced power interruptions as water damaged electrical infrastructure, while safety concerns grew over exposed wiring, unstable structures, and contaminated floodwater entering living spaces unexpectedly.
Nagulog dito sa akong tiko. Hilton.
I just saw some big green truck, one trash can going down the outline. Big one. Probably safety car. I think this was I got one.
Cleanup revealed structural damage to roads, bridges, and drainage systems, with cracked pavement, undermined foundations, and clogged culverts requiring assessment, repair, and significant public resources. The storm also caused environmental damage as floodwaters carried sediment and pollutants into streams and coastal waters, affecting ecosystems, water quality, and nearshore marine habitats significantly afterward.
Mikey, try start him. Press the clutch, start him. Crank up again. Walk him. Put him in neutral, Mikey.
Agricultural lands were flooded, damaging crops, eroding fields, and disrupting irrigation systems, adding financial strain to farmers already vulnerable to extreme weather events and unpredictable rainfall patterns. Residents described emotional tolls alongside physical damage, as sudden flooding destroyed personal belongings, displaced families temporarily, and created uncertainty about safety during future storms.
Parking lot is full. Flooding.
As the storm persisted, saturated ground reduced absorption capacity, allowing even moderate rainfall to worsen flooding, prolong impacts, and expand affected areas beyond the initial hardest-hit zones. Businesses faced economic setbacks from closures, repair costs, and lost revenue, while employees experienced work disruptions as flood recovery extended beyond the storm's end.
Pull up from that side, nah. You cannot close them. They went that way, other guys.
Authorities emphasized that storm intensity and terrain combined dangerously, demonstrating how quickly flooding can escalate when heavy rain targets mountain-facing slopes and developed lowlands simultaneously.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. That is bad. Look at that.
Recovery efforts focused on restoring access, repairing infrastructure, and supporting affected residents, while officials reviewed response measures to improve readiness for future storm-driven flooding events. The storm served as a stark reminder that severe weather can turn destructive quickly, and that preparation, awareness, and respect for flooding risks remain essential for island communities everywhere.
All the plants got washed away.
Oh, there's snail on the bin. Look, there's a little snail sailing. Gotta watch myself so my phone don't fall in the water. Should I get up? Oh, look how dirty it is.